Hi, this is Mike from Harris Water Main again. I'm here with Stanley. He's our crew leader. Stanley, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, thank you.
So Stanley, not what are we doing? We're just about done. So why are we here?
A few days ago we got a call for a broken sewer.
Okay.
So we came to replace it.
Okay.
From the trap all the way to the spur.
So we ended up going all the way inside.
Yes.
Okay, so you've been here this is your third day now,
yes.
Right? So typically an area like this, you should take about 2 days.
2 days, but yesterday the inspectors were off.
Oh, because of election day.
Yes.
Okay, so then we're here for the third day. And did you get inspection already?
Yes.
So final inspection's done. And what's left to do today to finish up?
We just have to get the DOT to come in so we could do the compaction.
Okay, so we already called in. We have the third party compaction test company here. And we're waiting for DOT to show up so we can start.
We have a 12 o'clock appointment, so
okay, so
any minute now.
Any minute now. Why don't let's see what you've done so far.
Okay.
There's nothing much to see right now, right?
No.
Because you got inspection. We already covered the pipe up just about.
Yes.
There's a big sewer on this block, huh?
Yeah, like almost 7 feet.
So this job in particular just had its own challenges, being that it's so tight right here. With all, I see you got all these utilities. What is this, all electric right here?
Electric right here.
On both sides, right?
Both sides, yeah. And then we have cable right here. And then on this side, between the curb line and the cut, we have two gas mains. One 16-inch high pressure and a 6-inch service way.
So was Con Ed on site when we were?
They came on the first day.
Just to make sure we didn't damage it. Okay. And then we replaced everything here on the sidewalk?
Yeah. On the first day, Monday, we replaced everything from the sidewalk. We had to tunnel this because of the steps.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. We tunneled right under these steps.
Yes, because the trap is situated right at the corner of the building.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had to tunnel from both sides, one from inside and one from outside.
So we did put a new trap in as well?
Yes.
Okay.
New 6-inch trap, 6-inch all the way.
Okay. So after today, we get our backfill test. We come back, we base the roadway, and then we come back and we pave it. We're done. Get the cement completed.
Yeah.
Now it looks like, was there some additional damage here to some of these flags?
because of there was a car park here because of the tight situation.
Yeah.
I had to set the machine at an angle, so
unfortunately, So sometimes when we're working, we're just in a really tight spot, and we have to position a machine where we typically won't, and sometimes we might crack an extra flag, which is no big deal. You submit it as a report, and we'll cut it back, and we'll replace it in kind. Okay.
Wow. And as usual, we had to get the arborist because we are right smack in the middle of 2 trees here. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, although the job is just about done, we still have our whole street closed off, correct? So we called in, because since it's an emergency, we're able to shut the street
down. Yeah.
Kind of just want to walk us through some of the safety. I know we have the permit up. I see you have your whole perimeter blocked off. You just kind of want to walk me through what you've done so far?
Well, first of all, we called for an emergency shutdown of the street because of the E number.
Because there's no way to perform this work.
No, without closing the street.
Yeah.
So we closed the street off.
Okay, well it's open right now. I guess we're waiting for DOT to come in.
They went around the block. So.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So that's why you got Anthony down there. But we do have a barricade, and this area is typically blocked off. I see we got the Men at Work sign there as well, and the road closed sign. Okay, why don't you show us the other side then while we're waiting for DOT.
So from right here in the actual working area, we have this barricaded off with the caution tape. So there's no way pedestrians or anybody could come.
Anybody, and you even have extra here just so you know, because this is a busy area.
Yes.
And there's people are walking all over the
back and forth. You have cafes and stuff here, so people back and forth. So you have to take precautions, to make sure everything is safe.
And he already took some of the soil sample?
Yeah, he's testing. He's testing the moisture right now. Okay. So once DOT gets here,
doing well.
We'll start the backfill.
Okay. They're pulling up now. So he's testing the compaction right now, right? The
moisture of the dirt and everything, make sure everything is okay.
Okay. So then he's going to do it. He submits that report. He lets DOT know hey, we're okay. And then DOT's going to watch you backfill in the lifts.
Yeah.
Okay. So typically, how long does this test take?
Yeah, the moisture testing?
Yeah.
About 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
You submit the results to DOT, and DOT decides whether the soil is good enough to backfill. Yeah. So we have one question for you. Why do you heat up the soil?
That's to cook the moisture out.
The moisture out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll weigh it before to a point, a half a kilo, and then cook it, and then whatever is left.
Yeah.
Math, and that's how much moisture is in it.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Typically, how long you let it cook for?
Like 5 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
So if the soil is already dry, why do you have to still burn it?
Well, the moisture has to be between 5 and 12%.
Okay.
So even when it looks really dry, it can just pass. It's 5.2,
Okay.
5.3,
Yeah.
it's still passing. So rather than have you guys do the shovel back and forth, if it's right there, it's still
Okay.
within the 5 and 12%. So
Gotcha.
I want to make sure you guys are not going to have any problems. You know?
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to backfill right now.
All right.
I'm gonna take this out from the truck and put it in the hole.
So what they do is they just don't dump all the dirt at one time. We gotta backfill in lifts. A couple feet, more dirt, we get in there, level it off, use the jumping jack, compact it down, and then dump more dirt, keep going until you're full. Edward, what are you getting ready to do? So how many lifts do you think they're going to end up doing?
About 3 lifts.
3 lifts?
The inspector really does determine how much lifts.
They tell you when they show up, right? So what's that DOT back there?
Yeah.
So Stanley, what are you getting ready to do?
I'm getting ready to put the plate back. Yeah, as you can see, we had them countersinks, so.
We're gonna reset the plates. The guys are gonna get out of here. We'll be prepared to cement base it with our crew and then come back to pave it. The plates allow us to open the street again so traffic could pass while we're not on site. All right, so DOT approved our backfill.
Everything
the dirt we brought in was perfect. Starting to just finish plating up, right?
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Have a good one.
See you next time.
Yeah, have a good one. Thanks for coming. Bye. So what we do, we're just filling in around the outside right now.
Yeah, really asphalt.
That helps from the plates bouncing a little bit and moving around, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so all that's left now for this customer to get done is restoration.
That's right.
That's it, right?
Yeah. Another job well done by Harris.
That's it. Well done, yes, by Harris, and another job well done by you guys.
Thank you.